Hello students, welcome in my channel EduMaster. In EduMaster we are going to discuss life process part 3, in which we will discuss regarding third step of nutrition in human being, that is absorption. Absorption of food. Before it, if you want to go through the digestion of food, you can find the link in the description box of this video. Let's start absorption of food. After the digestion of food in the small intestine, the absorption of food takes place there. Our intestine has thousands of finger-like projection like this, in the inner wall of intestine. Those finger-like projections are called villi. Villi is the plural of villus. These villi are highly supplied with blood vessels. Blood vessels absorb the food. The digested simple absorbable form of the food are so small in size that they can easily pass through the villus wall and enter into the blood capillaries. When it gets mixed into the blood capillaries, from there it is transported to different part of the body by blood. Here the absorption which takes place with the help of villi in the small intestine, it actually enlarges the surface area for the absorption of food. The small intestine in different animal varies from animal to animal. Some animals have larger intestine, small intestine, while some animals have a smaller size of the small intestine. Those animals which are herbivores, they eat on cellulosic food materials. They have to digest cellulose. Cellulose is the carbohydrate which is very difficult to digest. That is why herbivores animals need larger small intestine, while carnivore animals like lion and tiger, they feed on the flesh of other animals and they need a small intestine. So the small intestine is present in case of lion, tigers and other flesh eaters, while larger small intestine is found in the case of grass eaters. Now the fourth step of nutrition in human being is assimilation. Assimilation is the process of utilization of food by our body. How it is utilized? The blood which carry food nutrients to different tissues and cell, actually the food nutrients passes into the cells along with osmosis process, and when it enters inside the cell and reaches the cytoplasm, there the food which is to be utilized for the production of energy, that goes into the mitochondria, especially for aerobic respiration, and the oxidation of food takes place for the production of energy, the energy utilized by the body for doing various kinds of work. The food nutrients which are not utilized in production of energy, those nutrients might be used by the cells in the formation of other required essential compounds which are needed for the formation of new cells or for the conduction or maintenance of other biochemical activities taking place inside our body, or you can say the metabolic activities too. Here this is how the assimilation goes on in case of human being. My dear students, so after the assimilation, if there is no useful materials left in the small intestine. Then what happens? From the small intestine, the undigested and waste materials are propelled or forced to move towards large intestine. Large intestine has got three parts: rectum, colon and anus. Rectum, colon and anus are the part of large intestine. So large intestine played its role in the final step of nutrition, that is fifth step here, digestion. Digestion. For digestion, actually digestion takes place by large intestine. Large intestine has rectum, colon and anus. In rectum and colon, actually the absorption of water takes place, and then the waste material moves from rectum and colon to anus. Anus is a sphincter ring which is very flexible, contractile in nature. It contracts and relaxes according to our will, which help us to remove waste materials or fecal matters, not official, yes, fecal matters from our body. Actually this sphincter ring closes when it contracts and it opens when it relaxes. At the time of disposal of waste out from the body, it relaxes, and through this opening the fecal matter, fecal, fecal matter, get ejected out from the body. In this way digestion takes place. So my dear students, in nutrition we studied the different steps. What are those different steps of nutrition? Steps of nutrition here in human being. The first one, ingestion. Then second one, digestion. Third one, absorption. Fourth one, assimilation. And the last and final one, egestion. So these are the different steps of nutrition in human being. Students, finally I would like to suggest you that go through this video again and again. Altogether nutrition in human being has got two parts, including the nutrition in plants it will be three parts. So you will find the link of those previous videos regarding nutrition in human being, that is digestion, in the description box of this video. If you feel it is helpful for you, please do like, comment, share and subscribe this channel to motivate me, because motivated people keep others motivated. Thank you guys. We'll meet in the next video very soon. Thank you.